All right. What are we making? Tropical snow days. I just got back from shredding. I need ice. Thank you. Make sure it's shredded. Are you guys cold at all? Thank you. I Googled this and found it on the internet. You're just gonna do like a typical single mom serving of alcohol. Some limeade. Single mom serving of that. Sweet and sour. It's really hard to see, and I feel like these gloves don't help at all either. And then you gotta get the real gourmet cream of cocoa nut. Cream of cocoa nut. Cocoa nut. Single mom serving of that as well. This is gonna be bad, but good thing I'm wearing protection. Oh. We're good. I can feel the pressure. It's very similar to like shredding a gnarly slope. The other name for this is yellow snow. Cheers. What is it? Tropical snow cones. Tropical snow days. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, hello.
Oh shit. Welcome to Four People.
Welcome to Four People.
I'm your host, Jaydn.
I'm your host, Anna.
I'm Haley.
Also our host. Dude, we're so bad at introductions.
We
but I
are
love
definitely.
it. We'll get better.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
We are in the Nook today.
I know. So we're basically having a snow day though.
We are having a
because
snow day.
The bar we had got snowed in and their internet went out and now we are here, but we'll be there next week.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be there next week. I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
It's gonna be a great time, I think.
Yeah, we haven't been here in the Nook in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Been booked and busy.
Yeah.
Plotting and planning.
It just so happened that there was a terrible, terrible snowstorm in LA. So I mean, we're completely snowed in.
Yeah, I had to ride my snowmobile here. It was
Yeah.
actually pretty nice. It was pretty gnarly. You're
Yeah.
shredding on the
Sorry, I was.
the snowboard.
Every time I shred on the boards, I
Oh,
definitely
Jesus.
get tired.
So how was everyone's shifts this week? How many shifts did you work? How were they? Was it unusual? I mean, every week's unusual, but
Every week is different.
mm-hmm.
It's a different vibe every night.
Uh-huh.
I don't recall that. No, I think they were good. Nothing stuck out, and I think it was a good Friday for me.
Yeah, we love those weeks.
Yeah.
I did work a Saturday last week instead of a Friday, and I thought it would be much busier and I would make more money than I do on Fridays, but I didn't. It was about the same as a Friday for me. So that was surprising and interesting.
Well, now you know, though, because
Yeah.
you don't normally work Saturdays because you only work Fridays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's nice.
Yeah.
So then now that you know that you can, let's say that you worked your Friday and then you pick up a Saturday, you know you're going to make the same amount on those 2 days, which is nice, too. So
I worked a Saturday.
how'd that
Yeah,
go?
how was
Yeah,
that?
it was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made pretty good money. It was pretty
Good.
busy. Yeah,
Did you work upstairs or down?
downstairs.
Yeah.
I was lucky. It was pretty slow for a while though on a Saturday night, I'll be honest. But then it got super busy and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. And then the Wi-Fi kind of started going out on that night on Saturday. And then when I had to come back on Sunday, the Wi-Fi was completely out the whole time.
So what'd you do?
Well, so I had to process all my payments offline. So I don't know if the actual amount I got was okay. And then or was accurate because by the time I was trying to get all my stuff done, there was I couldn't even look at half the screen. So I basically just counted my drawer, took my cash tips and left. But there was this homeless guy that was hanging around for a long time and he was pretty cool and fine, whatever. But I'm going to talk more about that story on our Patreon.
Okay.
Oh, dude, these, do I have red marks on my face?
Yeah, you look like you are getting a rash on your face.
You think?
No, for sure. I'm not kidding.
Actually?
Yeah,
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
because it looks like it's a rash.
Is it bad?
Maybe.
Are you guys embarrassed about it?
Are you?
No.
It's not my face, so I wouldn't know. You fucking turd.
I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm fine.
The
I
computer.
do feel a little lightheaded though now that you say something.
Shut up. Take them off all the way so it doesn't give you a headache.
It's not giving me a headache.
Is it too tight?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is my face red?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
You want to take a picture?
I can't really tell. I don't know.
It's just red from the sweat, I think, and the like. Did I take a good picture?
Yeah, but you got
Oh
like
yeah,
little
no,
red,
I'm fine, dude.
little red bumps. Like,
I'm fine. That's just acne. Now you have it on your finger.
no, it's not just acne. You're crazy.
No, but I want to talk about that homeless dude story because it gets like way weirder, and like the internet was out, and I like needed to count.
Sounds like a
money
very
and shit.
eventful
It was
shift
weird.
for sure.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I hate that when that happens, but
That
I
was
mean,
Sunday though.
on
Saturday was
Sunday.
fine. Like all the homies came in. It was great.
Yeah.
I made a bunch of money.
normally when that happens with Toast and I like you can process all your stuff offline, you can do that or like process in the background. What I do, especially for credit card tips, I just count all of my receipts and add them all up, and then I just take it out of the drawer, and then like whatever's left over is going to be the deposit. So that's what I do at Tony C's. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't, like I said, the Wi-Fi was out, so I couldn't even see anything. And it just like, I just counted the drawer and just left everything there and was
Yeah.
like, I'll deal with this later.
That's
Yeah.
annoying though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did notice. I think there must be like an update with Toast where.
Oh yeah, you have to like stick you have to stick it in. You can't just swipe it anymore
Yeah.
for
So
the
before,
card.
usually you swipe the card to open the tab and use the chip to like close
Finish
the tab.
it. Yeah.
But now it wants you to use the chip for both, and you have to like manually type their name
Actually,
instead of their name coming up automatically when you swipe it.
don't tap it, insert it. If you insert it, it'll come up with their name, but if you tap the card for tap to pay, it won't come up with their name.
Wait, you can insert it, but you don't have to close it.
You used to not
You don't
be
have to
able
close it.
but
So like
no.
you can
It's
make
the
sure
same. You swipe it at the same time. You just insert it now.
Yeah. So like now you make sure you have their drink up on like their
Yeah.
tab, insert it, and then it'll save their name on there. But if you tap the card on it, then
Yeah.
it won't have their name on there because it's like you're tapping it.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
That's what happens at Tonic because like one of our computers, one of our little scanners isn't working, so we can only do tap to pay on it. So I mean, I learned that way. But yes, no, they do like updates like that, and it's kind of like you have to play it and figure it out,
Yeah.
and just take a card and do that fun stuff. But
Okay.
um.
Thank you.
Speaking of tapping and cards and things like that, I actually had a very interesting Saturday. Oh my God, no. So there
Sorry,
was
I breathed it in too fast.
there was a fight at another bar, and so like everyone came
Wait, this
over.
was Saturday?
Uh-huh. So
The night I was working?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Right?
I didn't know any of this was happening, which also
What bar?
means
It was a bar like
don't say the name.
no, it's not you guys, but like it was like over on down the street. Anyway, so they had a fight there. They ended up having kicking everyone else out. So we had a big group come in, and I think I'm gonna save this for the Patreon. Honestly,
Oh, $5 a month. Suckers.
I
Just
think,
kidding.
I think I want to save this for the Patreon because this is like really.
Is it bad?
It is bad.
Oh,
It is bad,
shit.
but I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna save it for the Patreon. Make sure to check out our Patreon. It's only $5 a month. So if you guys want to find out all the juicy details about what happened, Patreon.
Wow.
$5 a month.
Nice segue.
Subscribe
Shit.
now.
Sorry.
That was a good segue.
Yeah.
That
We
wasn't
haven't
really
really talked about much right now. I'm kind of staggering too because I have a surprise for us.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's all I'm telling you right
I
now.
actually
Saving it for the Patreon or what?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe, possibly. We'll see.
I wanted to talk about the illusion of glasses, the sizes of glasses, and like the shot glasses.
Yes.
So I have two different sizes of shot glasses because we broke most of our little ones, so then we got like bigger ones. So like
On
people
purpose?
so people won't tip them over or whatever.
You heard it here first. She
Shut
breaks
up.
all of her shot glasses on purpose.
Sometimes I throw them away on accident. I can't see them. Anyways,
I did it on purpose.
You heard it right here first. I do it on purpose just because I'm fucking
have you
pissed.
ever had someone be like, "That's not a full shot"?
Yes,
and you
yeah.
you grab the other shot glass and you grab the shot that you already poured in that shot glass and you pour it in there and be like, "So it's not a shot?"
I haven't done that, but I would like to do that. Usually it's too busy where I'm like, I don't give a fuck about you right now.
Yeah,
like
right?
I'm just trying to move to the next person. But if I have the time, absolutely.
Well, this was on a Sunday, and this person was like, "That's not a shot," and I poured it in our bomb glass. Okay, I hate to toot my own horn, but toot motherfucker, because I pour exactly a shot in a bomb glass.
Yeah.
I just know my pour, and I poured it in there, and they're like, that's not exactly a shot. So then I grabbed the shot glass and poured it in there. So like, it's an illusion. You guys may think that you're getting cheated out of liquor, but like, just because the shot glass is bulkier, looks bigger, doesn't mean that the other shot glass that I do have isn't going to be a shot, because that's the whole point of the glass. It's 1 ounce.
Well, and we have shot glasses and bomb glasses. How often do you do like? Well, you guys have rocks glasses too, which could be a bomb glass.
Yeah, well, I have a rocks glass, tall glass, and a bomb glass. So the one is 9, 12, and 6 ounces. So the 6 ounce, yeah. So the 6 ounce is for our bombs. The 9 ounce is for our short glass and for our like on the rocks, and then our 12 ounces is for taller drinks. So like anything with juices, Red Bull, basically cranberry juice, pineapple juice, and Red Bull go in the 12 ounce glasses, and then our 16 ounce is a pint glass, and that goes for our beers and things like that.
What was your question?
I don't remember now. I was just trying to think.
Oh no, you were asking if she uses the shot glasses and the bomb glasses.
Yes. Okay, so so this was my question. Sorry, and this goes to both of you. But if you're doing like a shot of Jameson or a shot of Rumplemints or something, and you put it in a bigger glass, are you typically doing that because like you're gonna put more in it, or is it just because like you're just using that glass?
It depends on the person.
Because I've had that situation where they're like, I'll put it in a rocks glass or something, and it'll be, like a 3 count or whatever, and then they're like, or 1.5 ounces or whatever, and then they're like, it's not a full shot, and then I'm like, well, it is, but it just looks small because it's in a small glass or a bigger glass. I don't know.
It depends on the person, but 9 times out of 10, when it comes to like Rumplemints or Fireball, I don't pour it in a shot glass. I pour it in my bomb glass because I don't want to deal with it spilling over.
Yeah.
Any other liquor that's not as sugary as a Rumplemints, menthol, or Fireball, I won't put it in a shot glass. I'll put it in a bomb glass.
Especially if I'm like carrying shots like from the rail to, the person, like I usually put it in a bomb glass so I don't have to like deal with the spilling.
Yep. I just don't want to clean up sticky shit all the time, so I just put it in that.
Yeah.
Don't even.
God damn it.
I was trying so hard not to.
But it always like surprises me, but also like kind of doesn't. When people complain or they're like, that's not a full shot. Like, would you guys ever go to a bar and order a shot and you're like, that doesn't, looks like your pours off.
No,
who the
even
fuck
if
does that?
Even if it's small, I'm still not gonna. I'm not gonna.
I love it when people say, I don't want a full shot. And I'm like, well, that sucks because you're paying for a full shot. You're going to get a full shot, whether you don't want to drink all of it or not. I have to charge you for a full shot. I'm not going to charge you for a half shot. That's dumb.
What's the extent that you're going to complain about something at a bar or restaurant?
Me?
Yeah. Well, both.
Like,
of you.
what would it take to complain?
Like, what's like your bare minimum of like, if this happens, and it's like the smallest thing. Like, what's the smallest thing you can think of that you can complain about?
When someone
you would personally.
Me, when they see us sit down and they've seen us and they're like, okay. When you go to a restaurant, right, and you seat yourselves, right? So you'd think that people would be paying attention. Well, if they are paying attention to you and they see you and they still don't come over to you for like 15 to 20 minutes, that is where like that irritates me. There's no greeting right when I walk in. That's fine, whatever. But I like at my establishment, if I don't greet you right when you walk in through the door or don't like say goodbye to you, that's not what we're about. And I understand like we're a whole different entity, but like you want me as a customer because again we will tip really well, you know what I mean, but we'll make it easier because like we'll all get everything done, like I'll tell you my drinks, my foods, like just make it super easy for you. But like when you are just fucking off and you see us and we're sitting there for 20 minutes and we don't have like any menus or water or anything, that's like the ultimatum for me. Like that I will not be able, I'll leave.
But is it like they completely ignore you and don't say anything, or they're like, hey, sorry, we're super busy,
completely
like, I'll
ignore
get to you.
Completely ignore.
Yeah, that's different and unprofessional. At least come over and be like, take a drink order and like be like,
I'm always like, I'll be with you in 1 second, and then it's like 12 minutes later.
Well, so there's like a group of guys that came in that were complaining about a place, and they came in, they're like, oh yeah, we sat there for 20 minutes and the wait staff and the bartenders were too busy taking shots, and we sat there and we didn't even get served, so that's why we're over here. We couldn't even get food. And I was like, yes, I will take you guys all day, every day.
Yeah, I had that same situation. They were like a bunch of these like they're probably like 22 or something like that, but they came in wearing sweatpants and whatnot, and I was like, "What can I get you a drink?" And they're like, "You'll actually serve us?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, of course." Like, what do you mean? Yeah, you're wearing what? Like, and then I was like, "As long as you have an ID, yeah, I'll serve you, whatever." And they're like, "That place right down the fucking street won't let us go in there because it's like their dress code or something." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's why you gotta just like hang out here for a while."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but that right there, getting ignored, I don't like that. Especially since I work in the service industry. It's like, are you having a shitty day, or you just blatantly just don't want to take that table, and you're arguing with the wait staff to take that table because you don't want it because you're like first cut and they sat in your section or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, what's yours?
I don't know. I think it would take a lot. Like, even if it's like shitty service, I'm still tipping like at least 20%.
I don't want to know what a lot would be for you though. Like, what would it be?
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
You'd have to be put in the situation to like. Now that we're talking about it, watch it happen to you this week.
I know.
I would hate that to happen to you, but like, watch it happen this week. We're just putting it out there.
Yeah. I guess if it was a situation where like you can tell they're not busy and they're just fucking around, I'd be like, I guess I would like nicely be like, "Hey, that's like really unprofessional."
We have an intern right now. Sorry, I'm
Throw it at him, chuck it at him. Make sure he can catch it.
We've got an intern. You can step in front of the cameras. I mean, there's no way you can't.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
you.
Thank you, sir. We pay him $75 an hour. He's here for 15 minutes. That equates to about, I have no idea.
So in that situation, like, did you say something?
I
you
didn't.
just leave?
I just got up and left.
Yeah.
Which like I'm not gonna sit there and complain to a manager because it's not like worth my time. But like again, I'm just gonna get up and leave and go somewhere else because that's what a lot of people normally do. But I don't know, what would yours be?
Of what?
Of like your.
Did I ask the question?
Yeah. Of your.
I'm so sorry. I'm getting our surprise organized.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for you guys to see this.
I'm frightened.
I don't know how it's gonna go, to be honest. So we'll figure it the fuck out.
Wait, are we good?
What
Are
was
we
the
getting it right
question?
now?
No, not yet.
Is it like an
No,
object?
just chill
What
out,
is it?
dude.
Okay.
It's my surprise to give, not when you.
Okay. Well, then tell me. Answer the
You'll
question,
figure it out.
motherfucker.
What was the question?
What would it take for you to complain?
Yeah.
at a restaurant?
No, I don't know. It would take a lot for me. I don't think I'm like. I will still get the wrong meal and like still eat the whole thing, you know, like, and not say anything. I would maybe mention it, but I wouldn't be like, don't give me anything like else. Like, I'll still pay for this, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm way too easygoing when it comes to that. Also, just, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm the golden retriever. It's like anything you give me, I'll be happy with it, even if it's the exact opposite of what I ordered. I'm just not picky either. So
yeah, that's fair. Again, if I'm going to a place, I want to get served. Like that, there's a reason why I'm there. I'm there to get food and get serviced and things like that. But it's not. If it's not happening, then it's not happening. But there is a couple places that are notorious for not being able to serve people diligently,
Mm-hmm.
which is fair because we are all three of us will be winning with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like super understanding because I've been, serving in situations.
Oh
where
yeah,
I'm
same.
I know these people have been standing there for the last 10 minutes, but I'm so busy and everyone else is here first that I have to like serve them first, or I've like given someone the wrong drink. So I'm like, I get it. Like I would want someone to be forgiving with me that like, I don't know.
Yeah, there wasn't anything.
Unless they were like blatantly rude.
It was just
I wouldn't.
not paying. It was just like they just didn't
Yeah, or
care
just
to have that
didn't
table.
care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't care. They just didn't care, which is okay. It's fine. We went somewhere else, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Oh, do you guys ever work way too hard during your shift? Do you guys feel like that you overwork yourselves on your shift? What?
Hold on, just pause for like 30 seconds.
What do you have?
3, 4. Okay, we're good. All right, you guys ready for your surprise? Remember how we've always talked about our least favorite guests that we ever wanted to have on this podcast?
Don't. Jaydn, there's already a lot going on.
Is
today.
there?
Who is it?
I don't know if it was actually our least favorite guest at all, but
Who the fuck is it?
it was somebody we kind of got it to work last
Oh my
minute.
I fucking
god.
knew it. Why did you do that? Hey, buddy.
Hi, it's me.
We might have to. You
Can
might
I
have to
get a
move the
shot,
arm.
please?
Intern, get the fuck on it.
2, 3, how many we want? 4?
I'll do
Around?
it.
Yeah, whatever. Anna, do you want one?
No.
You didn't even at least let me
I
prepare
know.
for this.
I'm sorry.
Because I could
I'm
have.
so sorry. It was such a last minute thing. How are you?
You have to move over.
I'm trying to. There's so much
Give
going on.
give me my phone.
Wait, hold on.
Is your ass on it?
No.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. You're on a
What's not
thing
that
here.
Do you have any other liquor here?
No,
Other than
that's
vodka?
it. We have that, the beer.
My foot's gone.
Haley wants bourbon.
Our least favorite
No, I
guest.
know.
That is horrible.
Tequila. Stop.
Dude, fuck you, Jacob, dude. We've been waiting for this moment to shit on you for years
I
now.
feel so many shots fired right now. So I just got off work and this time I'm getting punched at. I got slapboxed by the wind.
Hang on,
the way
hang on.
here.
Everyone needs to see Jacob's nails because I did his nails this weekend.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
I'm ready for,
Yeah.
I'm
That
ready
was,
for
like,
St.
good,
Patty's. It was a test run. We gotta get them redone
I literally,
later.
I only saw your hands first with the microphone. I was like, who the fuck is that?
They were like,
Could be someone else.
you had genuine concern on your face. You were like, Jaydn,
Like,
I
what
am not
bitch
ready
are
for
you bringing?
this.
Well, bitch, it's still me, baby.
Oh, that one. Thank you.
Oh, man.
I don't want
This
that.
is so perfect. We've been trying to get this done for so fucking long, and then finally we had the
Are you doing this
perfect
all
time to
day?
do it.
Thank
No, I messaged you like what 3 hours ago,
Not
some
even
shit.
3, like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
I was on break at work and I was just like, hey, can you make it here? And I was like, kind of.
Thank you. Yeah, dude, you literally just got off shift.
Yeah, I did.
You
From
literally
where?
just got
No,
off
don't tell us.
shift.
Oh,
Don't
what?
tell us. Don't tell us. You just
Okay.
got off shift. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm notorious for that. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Also, what's the name and address of the place? that you
Shut
work
the
at?
fuck up.
Wait, I have a story that relates to that sentence.
Yeah.
Maybe for the Patreon.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. let's
Hello.
Yeah, so what are we talking about?
see. What up? We were talking about nothing. I'm so sorry,
can
but
we
it,
finish that
went-
first,
it
please?
went on for
This is
like
straight vodka.
a minute. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
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 Yuck.
God damn it.
Oh,
Like-
no, that's what it was.
Yeah, it's red berry. We couldn't find raspberry, so we just
You couldn't get Stoli raspberry?
no. We went to the shitty gas station next to my place, and they did not have
I had nothing.
it. All right. Okay, so we already introduced ourselves. Introduce yourself a little bit.
I'm Jacob Rogers. I've been bartending for 10 years.
Oh my god, this is our first guest in the Nook.
Dude, I know, and it kind of works.
It
a
does
little
work,
bit.
yeah.
For a last minute, like
supposed to be-
switcheroo on
Yeah.
you guys.
Was supposed to be the first guest, never
Do
made
you think
it.
you're cute, Jaydn? Do you think you're
A
cute?
little bit. Just over here being cute. What you know about it?
I thought we were gonna get like a present or something, and then it's like a whole fucking human
Yeah.
being.
They don't do that
Yeah,
anymore.
we
They
own
don't
you
do that
now.
anymore.
We own you now.
No, Jacob, before you were walking in, I was asking about like have we ever like overworked ourselves during a shift? Like
Oh, yeah.
since I'm going on vacation, I don't like to have my shifts picked up. I always switch shifts, and then
Yeah.
sometimes it's like, fuck, what did I do that for? Why didn't I just give it away to someone? You know, like why did I switch shifts? And I had to work all day, but obviously I did it to myself. But like, have you ever like done that and just
Yeah,
regretted
yeah.
it wholeheartedly?
Yeah, one of the old restaurants I used to work at, like my managers would always ask me because they knew like I would pick everything up and I just would never say no. And one time I was already on like 60 hours. It was a bunch of doubles. There was like a state wrestling thing going on. And I was like, don't say yes. Don't say yes if they ask you. And then my boss walks up, hey, do you want to pick up a double today? I was like, absolutely, I want to. And then I got home and I didn't move for like 3 days because like I took the next 2 days off to just like sleep and catch up on everything. So
Dude, I remember one time I walked into the bar and you were like, people always ask me like why I still bartend or whatever, and you're like, because I made like $1,500 last night, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. I remember being like, damn, that's a good fucking night, dude.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
like your craziest bartending experience? Like how many hours, how many drinks, how many people?
We're talking drinks like that I took or like what other
Sorry.
people took. So
It's the
that-
Nook.
that's a
I haven't
fact- that's a
burped into the
factor.
mic since the Nook. I just realized. I used to
gotta
do
keep
it all the
tradition
time,
alive.
and now, like when we're in front of like guests that we care about, like I'm just kidding.
I'm just feeling so special.
I'm just
Why
kidding,
is he
dude.
here? I
No,
invite
it's so
him.
funny because in one of the, I was telling you this earlier.
Can
is
I
that,
just get this
Oh, yeah.
fuzzy thing, please? It's
You got it.
pissing me off.
Sorry. When I was telling you this earlier, I was like, there was one episode that like for no reason we just started shitting on you, not in like a bad way, but it was just like, no, fuck you, Jacob, you liar, or
makes so
something
much
like
sense.
that. Yeah,
Makes so much sense.
we'll have to roll the clip of us calling Jacob a liar for literally no reason.
Yeah. I'm just
Short form.
Yeah, it was short for or something like that. Yeah, it was at Shorty's. Yeah, we were because we were like trying to schedule we'd been trying to schedule this for you literally since we ever started filming. Like you were one of the first names on our list.
I'm just happy to be here at the end of the day.
Dude.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
glad to
Hell
make it
yeah,
finally.
it worked out, and we're gonna continue to shit on you, dude. We hold no
I know.
grudges. No,
I watch all of them. Every time you guys tell like certain stories, I'm like, that sounds vaguely familiar, but not 100%.
Oh man.
But no, craziest experience that I had bartending wise, I think they all just deal with my friends messing with me all the time. Like the biggest one was like, it was a super busy Friday night, and one of my friends threw a pizza crust at me, but it had sauce on it, and I was still wearing a white shirt, and no one had ever seen me like fully angry, and I jumped over the bar top, knocking things over and whatnot.
Oh shit.
And then he goes, "It was just me," and I was like, "Oh, I was so ready." People didn't think I could jump over this bar top, but then I did it, and then I didn't get to do anything after.
I wonder, is that assault still?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you throw pizza at somebody,
He didn't hit me first, so I had to get assault.
it would be a
Had he
pizza.
hit me, it would have been self-defense.
Have you guys dealt with that? Because I have people like throw shit at me all the time while I'm
it's the
bartending.
worst.
I
I hate it when people throw
pisses me
ice,
off.
throws ice at me and things like that too. And like, I don't know. There was this. There was a guy that was like throwing shit, and I didn't realize who it was, and I thought it was one of my other regulars, and it wasn't. And I turned and looked at my regular, and I was like, "If you," he goes, "It's not me, it's that guy." And I was like, "I swear, if you throw one more thing, you can go. You're done. I will literally dump your drink out. I don't care if you've already paid for it and it hasn't been drank enough. Like, it's just." I know you think it's cute and I know you're trying to think it's funny, but it's not funny to me and I'm at work. Like, let me go and pester you at your job. Because sometimes, like, you just don't want to be pestered at work.
Yeah. It's always when
guess-
you're like super fucking busy.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
too. Yeah. Oh, I think it's not the ice thing. It's when they yell my name.
Oh, it's the worst. I always hope people never find out.
I ignore them
down
every
here,
time.
down here. Oh, yeah, I do too. Or like when they try to like repeat their order, like, did you hear me? Yeah, I heard
wait.
ya.
They say your name.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
When they yell at me, like all the way down at the end of the bar, and they're
Oh,
trying
they'll
to
be
get my
like
attention.
Anna. Oh,
yeah,
I see,
yelling
I
to get my
see.
attention, even though it's not the ice thing, it's them yelling my name.
Yeah.
And then like other people that don't know me or aren't my regulars start yelling my name too when they watch it.
I've been having a string of fucking straws getting put in my fucking back pockets.
That's kind of funny.
Oh, those are headphones right there for Jacob.
Oh, okay.
We just gotta plug the. It'd be slot 4.
Or when people like just like yell their drink order at you while you're making drinks, like you did not ask them what they want or like get to them yet, and
that
they're just
actually
like,
just
"Hey,
happened.
can I get a blah blah blah?" And I don't even acknowledge them. I'm like, "It is not your fucking turn. I will get to you."
I just had that happen to me for the first time. Oh, hey, Jaydn with the Poor People Podcast. As you know, we drink quite a bit on our podcast. Well, I do anyways. But you see, we have a secret. The secret that we have is Tipsy Cub. It's a preventative hangover powder that lets you party, and it tastes good too. You can pretty much do whatever you want. The last thing you want to be is this guy, because it's not alcoholism if you don't get a hangover. The dude was just like, "Hey, can I get a Coors Light?" And I didn't even notice he was there, so I did feel kind of bad, but I was also like, "What the fuck, bro?" And then he did hook it up pretty fat, I will say. So that was good. So that worked out in my favor. Oh man, we have some juicy Patreon topics. I have this like weird homeless man situation that happened at the bar on Sunday, and yeah, he was there when you were there. Yeah,
What? When?
We're gonna talk about it on
Yeah,
our
I just-
Patreon for $5 a month.
We got a lot to talk about. You know what I absolutely hate is when we run out of liquor, and it's because of like our one specific regular that drinks a lot of that one specific regular that one specific liquor, and they want to complain about, well, you guys should have done the liquor order better. Well, maybe stop coming every day
Yeah.
and asking for the same shit. Maybe do a different shot. I don't know. Fuck, we got other liquors besides the one that we have.
Right.
Do you? Okay, I have a good transition for this. Do you like substitute like cheaper liquors if you run out of like a specific type of like flavored vodka or something like that?
Yeah,
Do you
I
just
have
use like regular
several
well?
other liquors
Yeah.
at the place that I work at. Like we can accommodate to literally everything, but there's just like one specific regular that comes in all the time and orders the same shit all the time. And when we run out of it, they always like to have a snide remark. Well, if you guys did the liquor order better, or just
And
bought
it's
a
not
case.
Jacob?
Yeah.
Ordering Sambuca?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck
They
you,
al-
Jacob.
They always have Sambuca there. But oddly enough, another bar I was at yesterday ran out of Sambuca, and they're like, "We only order it for you." And I'm like, "Well, maybe you should start telling other people to drink it."
Yeah.
I'm taking
Yeah.
full responsibility for this
Yeah.
because I only come in once
I'm
every
like,
2
this
weeks.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they stopped ordering
Well,
it.
Yeah.
I
No, it's
mean-
just it was off that one day.
Oh, okay.
We have Shanky's Whip. Have you guys ever tried that?
What?
What is that?
Yeah, it's called Shanky's Whip. It's actually really good. It tastes
Shanky's whip.
Shaky's whip.
Yep.
That sounds like your name in prison, Jacob.
Why are we? It doesn't have to
Tastes
just
like
be
cream
me.
soda. It literally tastes like cream cup soda when we make it into a shot or like a
Come
bomb
on,
or
man.
whatever.
Okay.
So instead of like a root down, we call it a shakedown.
Shakedown
Oh
Street.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
had that over there.
Yeah, we call it a shakedown. It's actually really good. It tastes like
it's
cream
actually-
soda. So we started doing those instead of when we run out of that one specific liquor because he'll drink that too. We're trying to move him on to that. So like he'll have that when we
Right.
run out of stuff. But he knows that we get liquor from next door sometimes. And so he goes, you can just go over there, right? I can just go over there and ask him for it. I'm like, God, no, no, I don't want to go over there. I don't want to ask him for anything like that.
Yeah.
Just drink what we have here.
Is
Why are
it?
we going to be so specific?
Is it like it's not like illegal to go to the grocery store and like get a bottle of liquor?
They
is it?
changed that law. Yeah, it
No,
originally
it's
was
not.
illegal.
It was,
then
but
they
no, it's
changed
not.
it. It's legal to take it from another bar unless you're associated with that same bar.
Yeah.
Then it's okay
Oh.
to because like in store or not in store in company like trading stuff like that. So
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. Like, when did that change then?
I don't know. Could not.
I
tell
need
you.
dates, Jacob. This is why we didn't have you on this in the
sorry.
fucking
I-
first place,
I
dude.
didn't know I was supposed to come. with
God
notes
damn
and
it,
everything.
Jacob.
Well, since our
Give me the headphones back. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is it just because I roast you
I
all the
fucking
time?
love you.
This
This
is the only
literally,
reason.
this is my chance to
I don't-
roast
I
you
don't have an
on live
opportunity this
internet,
time.
dude.
On live
This
internet.
This is
Right now, I'm
years
nervous. I'm
of
like-
built up anger. I'm just kidding. Built up emotions.
I think Haley is
Speaking of shitty liquor like Sambuca,
Oh my god!
what are your guys' like drink order red flags? Like when someone orders that, you're like, that is
Sambuca.
Yo.
Malibu.
Scary.
No, Malibu and cranberry
You
juice or
did.
pineapple juice. It's pineapple
I'm
juice.
Malibu
You did
pineapple
order
all
that the
day.
other
Malibu
night.
pineapple.
You
Little
ordered that the
bitch.
other night.
That's like,
Yeah.
I feel like college girl, like
Yeah.
pineapple Malibu.
I'm gonna drink something that tastes good. Okay. If it tastes
Fine.
good, I'm gonna drink it. So
That and then Fireball and Rumplemans.
we were talking about all the things I
Yeah,
drink.
Rumplemans.
But romance is a huge.
I
red
had
flag.
someone literally order a dead Nazi the other day, and that's what I give to people that I hate when they're like, surprise me.
Oh, wait, what is that
Someone
again?
ordered
That's
It's Jaeger and Rumplemans
Rumplemans?
mixed
Yeah.
together.
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Mixed.
what I
And
thought.
then, yeah, and then Rich Dead Nazi has Goldschlager in it too. And those guys, I'm like, you've gone through war, okay?
Disgusting.
Nothing tastes good.
Oh
You-
no, a dead Eddie. Have you had one of those yet?
no, I
We
refuse
serve those
to.
What's
at
that?
Tony C's.
That's
Well,
bad.
I feel so. See, this is why we brought you on because you have all this intelligent knowledge about everything.
well, because he
half
loves
my-
Tony C's. Anyways,
Sorry.
Sambuca, Fireball, Jaeger, Sambuca, Fireball, Jaeger, Rumplemans. What else is in there?
That's it.
No, there's one. There's
What else
another
is
thing in
for?
there.
It's a dead Eddie.
Yeah, it's
'Cause one of the bartenders made
Rumplemans,
it up.
Jaeger,
Okay.
Fireball. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
That's
Is
And
Eddie
Sambuca.
He
dead?
jokingly said
Nope.
he wanted to put Malort in it one time. And
Oh
he-
yeah, no, we definitely did that.
Oh, did you?
No,
Oh.
yeah, no, Brooke did that. I didn't do that.
There has been
Oh,
this
no.
this picture going around that's like Malort, Fernet, Rumplemans.
Oh,
and
That's
yeah.
literally
Yeah.
what one of my coworkers
It's all
put.
separated.
Gave to one of our regulars, and then she proceeded to give his tab to him. And was like, "Okay, I'm gonna give this to you, but you have to go home afterwards. Like
Yeah.
you're done after
Yeah.
this." Yeah.
I don't. How do you like? Are those just because they're so thick that they just separate on
Use
their
a
own?
spoon. And
Well,
you'll run it down the glass and it'll naturally separate. But you have to do it in that exact order because of the density of each liquor. I used to make stoplights and they take forever. And I learned how to do like the rainbow shot, but that one's even harder.
Yeah.
So
We tried to do on our 4th of July episode. We tried to do separated shot like red, white, and blue, and we could not fucking do
Yeah,
it.
but we couldn't do it because everyone was all so obliterated.
You were obliterated. Speak for
You
yourself.
and you were. Yeah.
That was
The
yeah,
Three
that was
Stooges
a
were
bit-
hammered, and I was trying to figure it out.
Tried to make it.
I'm sorry, what?
Anna was the one that tried to make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Because we were all drunk.
Yeah, but like you guys were all giving me different ideas, and so I was letting you guys figure it out. You know what?
We were trying to be creative, and it just. It didn't
I
work.
think I made
Shut
yellow
up,
snow
Michael.
or yellow snows today.
Yeah.
Yellow snow days.
Hey, can we get one of those? I think I'm gonna need one of those.
Yeah. Oh,
Vacation
Sorry.
starts
Hell yeah.
tomorrow at 7:30 a.m.
for
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Talk about your vacation. Just kidding. I don't want to hear about it.
You like to talk
Just
about how
kidding.
you went on
Jeez.
tour.
I do all the time. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
just
to.
I
keep
can't
this-
wait to go
No,
to.
where are you going? You're going to Chicago.
We're going to Chicago. We're going to go see a Daily Bread, but I can't
Oh,
wait to
fuck,
like
yeah.
tag everyone and go to like different places and just slap poor people
Yeah,
everywhere
I'll
on the
give
streets.
you. I'll give you the
Fun.
rest of the stickers that I have. Which,
Yeah.
if you don't know, we have stickers,
Yeah.
and they're $12 a piece.
I've been
Just
giving those
kidding.
out for free.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I
I'm just
received
kidding.
them for free.
They're all free. They're
Yeah.
all free. I don't know why, Jacob. You're making me super sassy today.
Was he nice before I got here? That's the real question.
We didn't make any ice.
No, we did not. I put a little
Yeah,
bit.
there's one in there.
I made
They're
ice.
probably not.
It's
for the-
my
no,
ice.
No, not yet. We're going to get hot drinks, Jacob.
That's I wasn't expecting the best. Just good company was all I was expecting.
You're
Oh,
expecting
that's so nice.
the poorest people.
I'm on the wrong side of this.
You're officially a poor person.
I always have been.
Technically, you've been poor person number one since like the beginning. I
Yeah.
still have the note of like poor people guess, and you were the first one on the list.
I honestly was going through all your episodes like the other day, and I was like, I know all these stories. I'm like, they're too familiar for them not
Yeah.
to be either about me or around me.
Some of them, yeah. So, do you guys want to squash your beef? I'm just
What
kidding.
beef, Jaydn?
We have
I'm
beef?
just kidding.
I didn't know we had beef. We're just ex-coworkers. What's up?
God damn it.
We're just putting this whole episode is about putting Haley in the hot spot today.
You've done well.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just rolling off the cuff
I really
right
like
now.
snow days at bars.
Are you
though.
guys trying to get me to quit?
No, absolutely not.
'Cause it feels like
no,
that.
we're not.
I wasn't a part of this.
It's a
He said it was my
test.
surprise too.
It's just a test, and you have to pass. I'm just kidding.
Oh, make your eyeballs go big
No,
again.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, we.
Am I getting paid for this one?
because it's your last one.
I expect the severance later.
I'm suing.
No, absolutely not getting paid. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I
I'm
know.
sorry. I'm
It's
sorry. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Do we have Tipsy Cup here?
We
Because I want
do.
another shot.
We do. Let's get another shot in this bad
No,
boy.
I don't.
We got our producer.
It's snow day.
We
Okay.
got a producer.
I
Oh
work
yeah,
in the
snow days
morning.
at bars.
It's just yeah, snow days at bars are so much fun. A lot of people like to walk
That's what
downtown
this
to go to
feels
the bars.
like.
Yeah,
Well,
you just
and
go to a bar
also-
and just chill and get warm and fucked up. I guess
Sorry, I
and
realized
fall
how
on the ice.
loud and I was talking over you for a long time.
just a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
Calm down over there in your
I'm
fucking
so
corner.
excited. I drank like 2.5 Red Bulls before we
I
started
have
this shit, dude.
two in me now.
I can feel it. I'm like sweating through. My skin feels as red as my t-shirt right now.
Did you
Because
have
it's a
something?
long sleeve shirt. Get it? The
What?
Sorry.
No,
I was
the
just
We're talking about like snow days.
Yeah,
Have
no.
you guys ever
Oh.
like driven in a blizzard just to go down to a bar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I used to absolutely do that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and I was gonna say too, even if you're working the bar during a snow day too, it does feel like people come in, they stay longer because they don't want to leave, and then you just end up like, because it's like you and 3 customers the whole time. You're like, are you guys listening?
Sorry, Dad.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not.
Trying to figure
Holy
out the
shit,
flavor
fuck.
profile on this thing.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think?
Can I get more of that?
It's called a yellow snow.
Thank you.
You ever do?
At least you
guys,
didn't
ever
make
do
it
that
as
where,
strong
you
as the one
don't
that I
know what's
made
in a
you.
shot, and then you try to figure out what's in that shot.
I KO'd the producer
I do
one
that
day.
Oh,
all the time,
yeah, let's do
It's
that.
a super fun game to play.
Let's
Like,
actually
when
do
someone
that.
makes a new shot for you, and then you try to guess what's in that shot without being told what's in that shot. I do it all the time with like random people, Or like when you play that game where it's like pick a number and then they go from that shelf over one.
Oh
or like
yeah,
over 3.
what was that, lottery or whatever?
Yeah, lottery. Yeah.
That's fun.
It's one of my favorite games to play.
It is a fun one.
Never works out in my favor, but like, it's fun to play.
And I also think like having like a spin wheel too. Like Regal Beagle had one that you could like pick like random drinks, and like some of them were good, some of them were bad, whatever.
We used to play the rainbow game though too. Like we'd do like the colors of the rainbow, so we'd make drinks for everyone. Like we'd figure, okay, so make something blue, so we'd have to make something that was blue. And 9 times out of 10, it's like UV blue.
Right.
Or how do you say?
Blue Curacao? Yeah.
You say blue Curacao, I say blue Curacao. How do you say it?
Curacao.
Curacao.
Curacao?
He says Curacao.
I give them nicknames, okay? I don't fucking care what you say.
No, what is the actual? How do you actually pronounce that? Have we ever actually figured that out?
Curacao.
It's Curacao, yeah.
It's Curacao.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's Curacao.
And it's
It's
old.
I'm
not.
gonna call it
It's
blue
not Morocco.
And it's
Caraco.
I'm gonna
Sounds
just
like-
call
sounds
it
like a
blue
country.
Carousel. That's what I'm gonna call
Let's
it.
figure it out. Let's see who's
Make
right.
Google say it.
out loud.
I know that's what. Wait, how do I? Curacao.
you spell it?
Speak.
Curacao.
Yeah,
I can't
CURA.
hear that much.
CURAC with a little thing. Oh no, it's an island country. You idiots.
Never been to Morocco?
Oh, I love my life.
Krakow drink. There we go. I found it. You guys don't have to wait for me. You guys can keep
I
talking.
just love
No,
when they
I
keep
wanna-
saying
I
it and it's
wanna
just
know,
wrong
yeah.
every time.
Curacao. I know it's Curacao, but I want to hear Google say it. So let's just all wait in silence until I find it.
The anticipation is killing me right now.
I don't know how to get it to speak. How do you get it to
How do
speak?
you
We got all this
pronounce
AI
Pronounce
bullshit. and-
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Or, I mean, type
We're learning so much today.
Okay, here we go. Let me turn it up to 11.
Curacao.
Fuck!
Oh no.
Well, I'm going to the island country of Caraco, so
Oh, God.
I think that island country is also pronounced Curacao.
Oh,
So,
God.
some bullshit, whatever. I don't care about geography.
Clearly not.
What were we talking about?
Anyways,
Sorry.
I asked this a couple weeks ago when you were gone, but I want to ask you guys. When someone says, put it on so and so's tab, do you just do it, or do you like try to find that person and you're like, hey, is this okay?
It depends, because 9 times out of 10, the people that are saying that, I know who they're with, and they normally buy their drinks.
Yeah.
But if I'm really unsure, I have them like, okay, bring that person to me and give me the okay, because I just don't, because sometimes they have their friends, and I have some regulars that like to pay for their friends' drinks, and they'll be like, yeah, that's fine, because like what we do at another place next door. At another place next door.
Wait. No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm interrupting
Anyways,
too much.
another place, like all the restaurants that are on Court Ave. So what we like to do at where I work, we give employee discounts out to people. So then like we can get it. We don't expect a discount from that other place, but like we're like, hey, like if we give you this, well, can we get like whatever, just letting like them know, like the service, especially the service industry, because we deserve to have a. Oh my God, I'm getting drunk.
We
off this.
reserve.
I'm getting drunk off of this just one drink. I'm sorry,
We
guys.
deserve.
I'm speaking
Sorry.
gibberish
You're fine,
here.
you're fine.
Anyways,
No, you're getting excited. I get it.
yeah, I mean, it's just nice
That's how I
because
am.
we're giving
I had
back.
2.5 Red Bulls.
Yeah,
It's just me.
it's just you.
It's just me.
It's just you. But we just like to give back to the service industry only because like we know how hard it is. And we know that you want to have a
Yeah.
drink after work when you're stressed out. Let us come into the place that I work at, and we'll give you a nice little discount just for you coming in. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the service industry. It's just like giving back to the community, especially on Court Ave. So that's what we like to do.
Do you think
And-
there's other cities that do that?
I hope so.
Omaha's really big.
I
on
hope
that.
so.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you're a bartender down like Omaha, whatnot, I know for a fact they do all that because
Yeah.
I used
Like,
to help
it-
out down there.
How far does it go though? Like, does it count to like for us? Like, it would East Village count? So like what? Like
Yeah.
6 miles or something? 5,
I would
2
say-
miles?
I don't know. That's
2
up
miles?
to my
But
boss.
also, are you guys gonna go into like a bar you're not usually at and be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, do I get the service
Yeah.
industry
See,
discount?"
I know
I
what
would
Oh,
not
that's
do that.
See, I wouldn't
No,
either. But
no,
but,
but, like-
at Tony C's, they just gave it to me. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about
well,
it.
because you do our videography and things like that. But like, My boss likes to do things like that because he loves the service industry people and he wants you guys to have a good time when you come in. So like we don't really expect anything, but 9 times out of 10 we do get something. I hate saying get something out of it, but it's just like it goes both ways. And so that's where, with that being said, yes, I do put it on people that do get the employee discount, so then they pay for their friend or whatever, because they do get, like, if they have their boyfriend there or whatever, they do get that discount as well. So that's why, like, some people, like, that's why we do that. So you can bring your girlfriend in and then you guys can get a little
So baby
so
girl.
you guys so you guys get a little initiation in there. But so like I think I would definitely ask the other person if I'm not sure of who they are. But like that's like where people do like to use their discount when they come in.
Can we get this man another shot, stat?
What about you, Jaydn?
Can I get a water, please?
When someone says, like, put it on their tab, do you just do it and, like, they can work it out?
It's similar to, like, how she said, like, if I know the person really well, I'm going to do it instantly because, like, we always get each other back, like, going along with service industry, but also, like, if you go out with your friends, you know that you guys are going to be getting each other back and forth the whole night, most likely. So, like, one bar is going to be like, hey, I got all this. And then, but you also say right away, like, especially if it's a bar you go to normally, they're on me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But, like, if I don't know them, it's like a random Friday night and there's a bunch of things going on. I won't even sometimes ask them to grab them. I'll just, like, scream at the person and be like, hey, are you cool if they get on this tab? And 9 times out of 10, it's like this or no. And then we're done. And then I don't have to worry about, like, that whole conversation.
Or I just put it on their tab and then at the end, they'll tell me, like, we're going to separate it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then I'll just separate it.
I always run into problems like that. I always run into problems. They're just like, oh, we didn't want to do it like that. And that was more of a problem for us. I'm like, it takes me 2 seconds to get this done, bro. Like, are you assuming I'm not good at this? Because I can do it quick.
Right.
Like,
okay, another question that kind of goes along with that. When you know, like a regular, usually, when they go to leave, but you know they have their tab open still, do you yell at them? They're like, hey, before you leave, your tab's still open, or do you just charge 20% at the end of the night?
I normally have them close it because they tip me more than 20%. But if they do like an Irish goodbye, an automatic 20% goes on there anyways.
But if you like see them walking out the door,
no,
do you yell at them usually?
I don't yell at them. I'm just like, hey, do you want to close up their tab? Because 9 times out of 10, they're kind of like trying to do an Irish goodbye and they're trying to get out of there as fast as possible. So then, I will ask them if they want to close out their tab. And 9 times out of 10, they will. Or if they do an Irish goodbye, a 20% goes on there because it's a walk. We consider that a walkout.
Right.
And we do have that put up where I work at to let you know, like, it is a 20% gratuity if you walk out on your tab. And so they know that. But what do you do?
Same.
Yeah.
It's literally just the same right there, But normally, like, if it's also one of my regulars, I normally have their phone number too. So I'll text and be like, yo, you left. Like, do you want to just go with the standard 20%? And then 9 times out of 10, they'll either tell you, oh, no, change it, like, my bad, or thanks, I was trying to get out of there because I didn't want this person to see me. So, like, I'll just send them a text and be like, hey, you missed it. And if I don't have their number, it's just going to be the 20%. But, like, next time they come in, I'll just be like, hey, you're cool and everything, but, like, you didn't close your tab last time. Like, was that an accident? And I'll normally be like, oh, no, my bad. And then you're getting more than that.
How many times did I text you and be like, hey,
times?
man, did I pay you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have enough fingers
Dude,
for
there
that.
was a lot of
everywhere?
times. I do it because I don't know people everywhere, but I always like try to like, if I don't remember specifically and I don't know the person that was bartending like personally, then I'm like, I really dive deep into my memory.
Why don't you
like,
just look at your bank account, or do you just pay cash?
Yes, that's too hard.
Oh my God. It's just as easy as texting someone. Oh my God.
No, sometimes it doesn't go through right away,
Sometimes,
and they
like,
have
you
to
start a
wait.
cash tab because they're quick with it. Like, oh, hey, just start me a tab real quick, and then they walk away. And so you don't have their card on file. And that's like what happened with us a lot was because you just be like, hey, will you start me a tab, and then I'll pay it at the end. And I'm like, yeah. And then like it's 2 minutes after he walks out the door, he's like, I'm ready in my car. I'll come back tomorrow and pay. And I'm like, your car is down the
I
street,
never
bro.
did that. I never did that. I never did that.
Jaydn
I had
like,
nightmares
people have
about
done that.
not paying you.
Yeah,
dude.
I can
swear to
imagine
God.
you like it's like 4 a.m. and you like
He would
sit up out of bed.
I didn't pay her. Oh my God.
That's literally how it would be.
I've actually had to not serve this person because, so one of my, we'll consider him a regular. So he comes in, starts a tab, gives me his card because his card won't hold on file. Don't know why. It's just a weird card. And then they end up going to work or whatever. And he goes, oh, just keep my card. So as I go to close it out because I'm leaving for my shift, it declines. And then you try to like redo it because you have his card and it declines again, declines. So then you text them and you're like, hey, your card's declining. And then he's like, no, it went through. No, it tried to pull the money, but there's not enough. So it only pulled whatever the amount it could.
Yeah.
And it's not going to pull the rest of it. So it's actually going to say declined on there. It got voided.
Wait, you get people straight up lying to you about it, like
Yeah.
going through. They're
Yeah.
like, it's all good on my end.
Yeah,
It says
well,
it went
they send me a
through."
screenshot of it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's great, but I need you to understand that this is the amount
not
of
the
your
full
tab.
amount.
It's not the full amount. That's why it's declining, and that's why it's only showing you that you got charged for that amount, but it's not taking the full amount. So,
Wow.
I don't take card payment from that person anymore. I only do cash because that has happened more frequently, and not only with me but with my other coworkers. And I just was like, hey, I don't mind you coming in here, but like you can't be paying with your card because this is like a huge issue, and we need to have cash.
So
instead
then
of
do you
card.
just go like per drink? You just like make them pay like drink by drink? You
Yep.
don't like start a
Yep,
tab or anything?
yep. Just because of that, because like it's a leftover tab. It's like an open tab still, and so like that needs to get paid the next day. And it was like a month would go by and they would show up, and it's like that's not okay.
You know what's crazy to me? Sorry, were you gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say what's crazy to me is that like all the things that you've like talked about, like those things, like where it's like people like having declined tabs, people walking out or starting fights, whatever. Like I've never had those problems until I started working downtown.
But so now you realize,
But now
like, what
I
we do-
realize
yeah.
how easily that
Yeah.
shit happens.
But
Like
now-
I've been there like
Frequently, yeah.
almost 2 months,
Yeah.
like almost 2 months,
Yeah.
and I've like experienced everything you've talked about.
Yeah. But it's literally like I hate to dog on the service industry, but like sometimes like us, we don't get to go to the bank, so then we have to wait until Monday or whatever, so we try to use our card or whatever, but we have cash on us all the time. So that's
Yeah.
where I kind of got a little short with this person, because it's like, I know you're in the service industry and I know you just worked this weekend, so why aren't you giving me cash anyways when you know your card isn't going to work?
Right.
So at the end of the day, he just pays cash, which I'm totally okay with now. And we have like an agreement on that. But I just felt bad because I didn't mean to come off in a way, but it was constantly happening every fucking weekend. I'm like, dude, this has got to stop.
Yeah, it's crazy. Jacob just used to take me out back and beat the shit out of me. And then after that, I was, I was good. I totally got
I just don't know, like-
I loved his.
Is you have
no,
to
you're
think
fine.
they're
This
doing
is
it
in your
on
way. I'm trying to
purpose.
like.
Yeah,
bend it.
Because how are you not, like, if you know you're that low on money in one of your accounts, like, how are you not checking your accounts, like, before you go out for drinks? Like, don't go out for drinks if you have fucking $25 in
Well,
your
and
bank
he
account.
knows that we're not going to like, you know, okay, yeah, pay it, whatever. But that's when we were like being nice to him and just being like, okay, yeah, just come back and pay it whenever you can.
Exactly.
We're
But
not,
does he, like, assume, since he knows the bartenders,
Yeah.
that, like, that's going to be
yes,
cool?
yes. But
Like,
then
that's
it's not,
I-
it
that's
started
like taking advantage.
Yes, so it started becoming an issue, and I was like, "Hey, like this can't be happening anymore." Like
Yeah.
we were being really cordial with you. We were trying to make this be like a not an every weekend thing, but this is becoming an every weekend thing. We got to stop doing that. So, he eventually stopped and just started paying me cash. But I mean, that's where it goes with being in the service industry. We get it. And I'm not going to place judgment on you. But if it's happening every weekend, then it's like, okay, hey, like we can't keep doing this. I don't.
Yeah,
go,
I'm
I don't-
judging you at that point.
I don't go to
Sorry.
your place and I don't cause this type of like annoyingness to happen. So like, let's just like make sure this doesn't happen again. And then after that, it was fine. So
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I really like how we do the discount for people too. And like my
Oh
boss
yeah,
is
that's
super
where this
cool.
started. Sorry, I got lost.
No,
there
no,
for
I
a
know because
second.
we're getting kind of
No, okay.
drunky over
So
here.
I will just say with the whole downtown discount thing, I had it happen to me where I was like, oh, I know you guys work downtown. I was like, I'll give you the discount, and then I was like, wait a minute, I've never done this before. I don't fucking know how to do this at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was giving no instructions basically, and
Yep.
then was just like, it just turned into like, take your best judgment, and I was like, oh, okay, well. And then here we are. Anyways, what were we talking about? Sorry.
No, we're just talking about discounts and things like that.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. Well, and then also we've like changed it at the restaurant too. We've changed it where it's like certain, like not certain people, but like certain discounts don't get applied to like managers and bartenders and stuff anymore for
Yeah.
like. They just took it away because like people were taking advantage of it, but it's only for the one store. But I work at like multiple stores, so for me, it's like nobody tells me these things, and I feel like if it was a problem for me, people would tell me about it. So like when I still do it, I feel like I'm going above people's heads, but also at
Yeah.
the same time, it's like
I didn't
nobody
know- I
nobody
didn't know,
fucking
yeah.
said shit to me.
Yeah. I just like how we can hand out free shots because we have our in-house bomb, and my boss likes to hand those out to people, and especially when he's there, he'll like have us make like 30 shots for people and hand them out, which I do like that, and people love that.
Sorry.
What is that?
I don't know. The best part was it said you don't
I
know
didn't
your
realize
place.
my audio was
What are
still
you?
up.
What are we listening?
Time and place.
Is that a video of me talking?
Yeah, it's a poor people video from here. There's a behind the scenes of this right now, which you can
What are
find
you-
on our Patreon
What are
and
you
our
posting?
Instagram.
Are we posting that? on
No,
our
we
thing?
haven't posted it. He just sent it to
Motherfucker.
me, and I accidentally hit play on it, and my volume was all
Is
the
it
way
on
up.
our
It
group
was all
chat
because
right
the
now?
island of
Did you send it
Caraco,
to
we
the
had to
group
find
chat?
I had to figure out Karaka. Normally, my laptop is completely muted, and it's fine.
Did you send that to us on the group chat? Why?
Because I'm talking to Jaydn.
That's rude. It's a video of me.
No, it's not. It's a video of Jaydn.
No, it is a video of me.
You're
It
just
says-
talking over him.
And it's in quotes. It says, "Sorry, I just fell asleep," and it's just me just staring off.
It was a callback to Chandelier. And
Now we have to
Oh
post
yeah,
it.
sorry,
Now we
we're
have
talking
to
about like
post it.
boring shit. Anyways, Jacob, back to you.
Okay, I don't know.
We're trying to get through this
this is-
episode. Poor Haley is falling asleep right now,
Uh,
which you just missed.
That was me too. All right, what?
No more-
I had 2.5
No
Red
more,
Bulls.
no more Red Bull. Are we almost to our douche of the week?
I don't know. I haven't gotten a time update
Yeah.
yet because I was just
I
getting.
gave you a timeout date.
No, you didn't. You like
Yeah.
25 minutes ago.
Yeah,
You're a
dork.
little lackadaisical
the
today.
whole reason that we do the texting is so that we can get. You know what, Quentin? You need a job.
I got 2, so yeah.
So naturally.
Welcome to
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Sounds about right.
let's get into our douche of the week, and then let's get into douche of the week, and then we can just we can
Get
just
into
go
our
from
Patreon?
there. Yeah, there's nothing happening. I'm definitely not being threatened for my life.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Okay.
Apparently, I'm Mike's douche of the week. Okay. Anyways, let's get into douche of the week, and then wrap this up and go into Patreon.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you mine. You ready?
Okay, yes.
Okay, so normally when you're busy and you accidentally hand the person the wrong drink, you're like, oh, sorry, and you hand them the correct drink and you give them the other one. Well, I accidentally gave some guy his friend's tab and I was busy and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever. And he goes, are you going to hand that to me? I go, no, I'm sure your friend can just hand it to you. And he goes, no, you can hand it to me because you handed it to the wrong person.
What?
Yeah. And I looked at him and I was like, oh, okay. So I grabbed it and I just slapped it down and gave it to him. And he wrote terrible service. Now, I already knew that I was going to not get a tip from this person. And so I think he just wanted an excuse to not tip me even more, which is fine, whatever.
Right.
But his friend, who I know from going to school with him, whatever, he proceeded to ask me if I liked my job. All because I
And then
accidentally...
asked you to join Amway.
No. I was like, yeah, I do. Why? And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. I go, what are you like? You're asking me if I like my job because I accidentally gave your friend's tab to you and I had to like turn around and be snotty towards him because he was being snotty towards me. I'm sorry. Like, it's not that I,
He was like being like sarcastic.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not that I didn't, it's not like I purposely meant to hand his tab to his friend. I just accidentally did it. I'm busy and my brain's going all over the place. So I just handed it to him and that was it. Like you can't just grab it from your friend. So that was my douche of the week. And I was afraid that he was going to leave a bad review and he didn't, thank God. But like that was that's the type of person that I worry about when you know that you get that type of interaction, then you have to turn around and worry about them writing a bad review. All because of something stupid like that.
It's always funny when you can like tell that certain people like don't come into dive bars very often or don't come downtown very often because they think that it's like a universal thing to like the customer is always right. Not down here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna tell you off. If you're rude, I'm gonna tell you're being fucking rude.
Yeah.
And they can't handle it.
Well,
Like I'm a fucking person.
Yeah, wasn't telling him that he was rude. I fucking here. Like
Yeah, good.
Here's my body
Good.
language. Fucking deal with it
Yeah.
after that, which was fine. But I had to call my boss and be like, hey, this is the type of interaction that I had with this person just in case I get a bad review.
Yeah.
But that's like so shitty to have to worry about things like that because they were shitty towards me first and I'm sticking up for myself and then I have to worry about something like that. And again, that's a lesson learned, but I just don't want tonic to have to pay the price because that person was being a dick and I had to stick up for myself. So
Did you tell them your name?
no,
Did you give them fake names?
no, they didn't ask for my name or anything like that. But the person that he was with knows my name because we went to school with him.
Simple solve. Just give him a fake name.
Can't when his friend knows who I am. We went to school together.
Give him a fake name. Build an entire fake personality
can't,
out
But
of it.
even like, what are
Recreate
they
your
gonna
whole life
say?
right
That
now.
like
Just for
you had
bartending.
a bad attitude, or like
Oh, they'd probably make something
you
up.
made a mistake.
They'd probably make something up.
I will see. Okay, so that's my thing with bad reviews is that like I can always explain my way out of it. Well, not like in that way where it's like I can talk myself out of it. It's more like I can explain the situation to my manager and be like,
Yeah.
"This is what actually happened.
Yeah.
That's not what they happened."
Oh,
like,
yeah,
or
and
what they
Well,
said
they-
happened.
My boss is like
Yeah.
totally cool with
Yeah.
that. He's like, oh, I totally get it. He's gonna take our side before he
Right,
takes
of
anyone else's
course.
side because
Yeah.
there's a reason why you get the reaction that you do. But I'm not afraid of that. I'm just afraid of like that review of other people seeing a shitty review and then like taking that the reason why they don't want to come into where I'm working.
That just reminds me of that. I just saw it on I think it was like TikTok or Instagram or something, but it was like this lady like made this really racist comment on a receipt and was like basically she got like fired from all of her jobs and everything, and like she was like a realtor and all this, and like also I don't know, like wasn't allowed back at the restaurant and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
like so like I don't know, like I when it comes to I just jeez, who put that fucking wall there? When I don't know, like when it comes to like the customer is always right, I always take that with a grain of salt because
Yeah.
it's like if you're not being an asshole, I will go out of my way to like make sure you have the best experience possible. But as soon as you're being a dick, I'm like, I'm gonna still do a good job and you're still gonna bitch about it, and at that point I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'll just leave you alone
Yeah.
at that point.
But it was
Like,
all over me giving his tab to his friend and me not handing it to him, and that's
Yeah.
what made him upset. So
yeah.
it is.
All right, I
want
want to do my douche of the week next. It's fucking you, Jacob. God, you're such a fucking asshole.
I'll tell you
I'm
right
so
now, you
sorry.
knew this going in. All right? Like,
I'm
we
so
didn't become
sorry.
friends just
I
because we
did.
thought we were cool.
Came here after work. I'm
We
glad
became
he
friends
came here
because I
after
told you
work.
your forehead looks like back of your head. Okay, so
My forehead.
Yeah, show us. Show
hey.
us right now.
What?
tell you
The
right
back
now,
of my
I
head?
can't tell
Yeah,
where the
your
end
forehead looks like the
Wait,
back
what?
of your head.
It's like the infinity symbol. It just keeps going and going.
Is it bad? Holy shit!
That's
dude.
not even the back yet.
It's not like fucking.
We don't know where it starts and ends. This is for everything
I don't
that
want to
started
do
earlier.
this fucking podcast anymore, dude. Sorry, I am getting a really bad cramp in my leg, so I'm not trying to play footsie.
no.
But you guys are making fun of me, and it's affecting my leg muscles.
This is taking forever.
Sorry. My douche of the week is you, Jacob. I already said mine.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
What's your douche of the week, Jacob?
When I was serving the other day, this lady told me that the barbecue wings that I gave her were too spicy, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go get them remade for you real quick." I'm kind of a lazy server, so I forgot to pick up the ones I was supposed to take back to the kitchen and be like, "Hey, they're too spicy." Still on the table, and I come back with another set of just regular barbecue wings. And she goes, "These ones are just as spicy. If you want to just go back and bring back the same wings to me again, you can do that to anybody else but me." And I was like, "No, I forgot to actually pick up your original order." And she sat there and freaked out all just because of the fact that she thought I just went in the back, didn't switch out the wings. And I just stood back there for like 2-3 minutes and then came back out with the same order. I was like, "No, I suck at my job. It's right there still." Like, "I'm sorry." And she goes, "Oh, well, you still could have picked them up off my table." I'm like, "I don't know what you want from me." And then I
Yeah.
sent my manager out there, and she gave my manager a $10 tip instead of me.
Oh my god.
What?
And she
It
wrote,
was like,
she
this
wrote
is yours?
$0 on the tip line. And I was just like, my manager looked at me, she goes, "Here's the $10. And I was like, I don't want it anymore. Like, I gotta go question everything. I don't know how to serve now, and I'm getting yelled at. So
Oh my god.
yeah, it sucks.
So, I think sometimes people just like look for something
Like-
like
Yeah.
a reason not
Right.
to tip.
Like if it was like a drink and whatnot, yeah, you're just getting a little like drop of extra alcohol in the straw. I will do that one.
Oh,
But
yeah,
when it
I
comes to,
love
like,
doing
food
that.
service, I understand like I want to make sure they get the actual food they asked for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I took both orders back because she didn't touch any. And the kitchen looked in and goes, "These are the same wings." And I'm like, "I don't know, man. They just duplicated, I guess."
So wait, how long
Yeah.
has it been? Because you've been bartending for a long time, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been at it.
Like just bartending.
Just bartending. I think in total like 7 years. I started when I was like 22, 23, and I turned 31 on Saturday. So I mean, I've been at it for a minute. So.
Oh yeah, happy late birthday, by the way.
Early birthday, but it's okay.
Oh, I thought your birthday was
I just said on Saturday.
Oh,
this
I thought
week.
you meant last Saturday. My bad.
Oh, you good?
It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, dude. You got to be clear, dude. I've been shredding in the hills all week, dude.
I can tell.
No. But so like serving for you is like, is it something that you feel like you had to like? I mean, obviously it's all the
second
same
nature for me because I started off with serving.
It's like riding a bicycle.
Yeah, I started off in fine dining serving, and then they asked me if I wanted to bartend. I tried it once, and I was like, "This is terrible. I hate this. Like, it sucks bad." And then like a year later, they asked me if I wanted to try again, and like I fell in love with it after that. And that was like doing like craft cocktails, like drinks that require like 5-6 steps to make them and whatnot. And then I was like, this is really cool. I feel really fancy. And then I thought I wanted to do a bunch of like flair bartending. So I learned a bunch of those tricks. And then I was like, I don't want to do that either anymore. I'd rather
You can
just,
still do flair, right?
just a little bit. Yeah.
All right, cut to
like
the reel of him doing flair in 5 minutes.
I mean, you have
after
recorded
this.
me doing it a couple of times. So
I can put in that footage, dude.
Yeah,
but
I
we're
mean-
gonna have you do it tonight still. Too,
okay.
So I hope you're not
if you
rusty.
need me to do one, I'll do one.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna break it because this drink's so strong.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been in the industry in total for like almost 11 years. On my birthday, I think will be my 11th year. So,
Do you like serving more than bartending now?
I
or is
definitely
it
prefer bartending way
Yeah.
more. But I am actually really good at serving, but I just don't prefer it. So I don't know. I've just always enjoyed the service industry. It's probably my favorite portion. I did do like retail and everything for a while, and like I got really like that's the only portion of like a job that I would ever like move up in. When it comes to like bartending and serving, I will go no further than that because if you ask me to be a manager, I'm like I'm not ready to go be like a realtor right afterwards. Like because of the steps in the service industry, it goes what like busboy, cocktail server, bartender, head bartender. You're going to be a realtor after that. Like,
Are you kidding me? That's the like.
yeah, it's like a meme on the internet.
Yeah,
No,
I've been
I don't
seeing
accept
a
that.
lot.
I
But
don't
no,
accept
we
that.
have all of our friends in the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's their path line.
No, I know. I did like
I would-
literally no.
Guess
no.
where you're at right now.
No, I
at
don't
head
accept it.
bartender right
I
now.
don't accept it.
All
I'm not
right,
gonna
it's
become a
the
realtor.
next house. If you want to buy it from Anna, she'll be here and you're a fucking realtor.
Actually, I think I'd probably be a good realtor. Now that
See,
I'm thinking about
I
it.
know you would. We know you
But-
would.
You have the
We
picture
know
made
you
for a
would.
bench.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you do. Holy shit.
Just sitting
I
there,
do
she's
Oh
what?
my god. we need to get pictures of Anna on benches now.
Well, not all the
Holy
benches,
shit.
okay?
God damn it. I actually just got done taking headshots of my cousin because she's a realtor.
Like you need to repeat that because you said it very fast and it
sorry.
sounded like dick and headshots.
God, I fucking love us. I love this podcast so fucking much.
Well, we have to wait for Haley's douche of the week.
Oh yeah.
What's your actual douche of the week? Do you even have one besides Jacob's?
Yeah, no, I actually do have.
I mean, I love doing that
I
any
do
other
have-
day of the week, but I don't need the people of the internet.
I
knowing
do.
I'm that big of a dickhead.
No, it's funny because we're gonna cut all the shit that I've been talking about you, and you get no say on that. So like, we're gonna make that one reel, and it's gonna make you look bad,
Yeah.
dude. It's gonna make you look real bad.
I can't wait for you guys' first highlight reel to just be about you guys shitting on me the whole time.
Just
And
all the
I'm like,
dumb shit
I
I've
was
said
here
all
the
night.
whole time.
Don't allow it.
I have
Don't
been
allow
saying
it.
some real dumb stuff this whole time. I will say.
Yeah, don't allow it.
Have you ever had like a serving nightmare or like a bartending nightmare?
The ticket machine is on my list of reoccurring nightmares since I was a child.
Really?
I've been because I worked at Fazoli's when I was 16. The ticket machine has been around me my whole life, and nothing compares to it because you can never catch up. You're never doing anything right, and it's just sitting there chinging at you the whole time.
Yeah.
Like it's the worst. That's the
Yeah.
only reoccurring one I have. That and just not being able to keep up.
See, the only like somewhat service industry dream that I've had was that I straight up did not pay you. Like that was
Wait,
literally
like,
it was
actually
you.
about me?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was like still at Bomb Bar. I think I just came from Bomb Bar, and then basically that night I had that dream. Anyways,
Oh my bad, dude.
Anyways,
mean to
all
cause you
right,
that much trauma.
let's take a little bit of a break here, and my douche of the week is you, Jacob. Still, fuck you, dude. No, I'm just kidding. You
glad
know
I-
I love you.
I'm
dude.
glad you had to say.
You
like,
know I love you.
I feel like Beetlejuice right now because you had to say my name like 5
If you
times.
want to see me be nice to Jacob, you'll have to join our Patreon for $5 a month. No, but anyways, all right, let's do our sign off and
For richer
or for poor. Thanks for watching, Poor People.